what up? It's KT Voice TV, and I want to first give a shout out to all my white brothers and sisters out there, my Asian brothers and sisters out there, my Latino brothers and sisters out there, all my brothers and sisters of all races. I want to give you a huge shout out. I want to say thank you, just for with everything going on. It's giving me hope, just coming from a black man that's kind of giving up on hope with society and stuff. But to see people coming out here uniting and just supporting us, man, supporting black people, it definitely makes me feel good. It definitely gives me hope. So I want to say thank you for being on the front lines with us, sacrificing your bodies and just holding it down. With everything going on with the protesting and the marching, it's opening up a lot of dialogue and conversation, which is great because it's forcing a lot of people to have those uncomfortable conversations that they normally wouldn't have. I don't know if any of you all would take anything from this, but I just want to touch on a conversation that me and one of my white brothers had. My brother, for real. He was like, hey, I used to get upset when people use the term white privilege. I was upset because, I work hard. Nothing was given to me. Like, I wasn't born rich. I had to work for everything I got. So when people said white privilege, I looked at it like that they completely wrong, And I like, okay, really? All right, so what do you think about it now? He said pretty much what he was saying was that he understands by being a white male in society, and when people say white privilege, it isn't always about just like money, but it's about the experiences that I would have, he would never have to go along with it, and I like, yeah, that's true. I mean, that's privilege in itself because and I told him, I followed up with it. I have this white female friend that contacted me, not too long ago and was talking about how when she grew up, her family, they never discussed race in the house. And I was like, that is in its simplest form, like white privilege right there, because you have an option to talk about race. Me, growing up, there is no option. We got to talk about race, and it's an early lesson. You learn the stuff early. And this has been a lot of people coming out now talking about they didn't understand, they didn't know all this was going on and stuff. And I laugh because it's like, man, we weren't, none of us was making this up. But that's again another form of privilege for, you can have someone that you go to school with, you play ball with, that's your friend, but you don't understand like what that person is going through. You live in the same world, but you really live in two different worlds. And the fact that in 2020, and with things that's been going on just forever, that you didn't know things were still going on like it was in the 60s or times before that. So for you not to understand that still exists, that there is privilege. It doesn't affect you at any means at all. It was cool to hear him say that because that showed me that's an epiphany, and that even though we had all these conversations before, he never really touched on that before. So it's like, okay, so all right, he growing. I just want to say, everyone be safe out there. Thank you again. And don't just stop with marches. We got to put everything into action, and we just got to keep going. Things that's been going on all these years is not going to stop in a couple weeks. But yeah, that's it. I appreciate you all. Power to the people. All right, I'm out. All right, peace.